You just see amongst the grass, just a thumbs up Terminator style.
These guys are going to have some serious clubbing when I come back.
It's like Taylor's just lying in the litter of the jungle going, of course you realise this means...
I'm imagining like a shop where it's just the arm.
You win this round.
It's druid season.
We're now round to Levy.
Well, let's see if I can Mad Bomber this guy. That's where we're at.
Wanna blow something up?
By the power of the mages before me, Ted
Does a
Krasinski.
14 hit?
14 just hits, yes.
Yes.
Fucking sick reference, bro.
Like that Unabomber.
Are you ready for the humidity that is this admixture? Because here it comes. There's my damage. 18.
And this is the one that got stabbed by Umbubi, isn't it?
Yes.
So, from everyone else's perspective, what Levy does is basically slam dunks a bomb down its open throat as it roars in pain.
Is it the shoe?
So I'm not there, so I don't hear it. I don't see it, but I do hear it, and I'm like, yeah, go on, you get him, Levy.
Well, from your perspective, Haley, a rather charred orang pundak arm lands in the soil not far from you.
I'll pick it up and I wave it triumphantly.
Boom.
What's the other guy's response?
We'll get to that on his next turn. But now we're around to Araya.
Hello.
Hi.
You've got orang giblets everywhere.
Delicious, just like Mama used to make. Can I have Sneck go before me? Just like
Yes,
instead?
yes, you can.
Alright, I want Sneck to sort of tangle himself around the legs of the remaining monkey friend.
Oh, please don't.
Okay.
Do something else.
Roll a combat maneuver, please.
Or what's his name? He's got +5 to grapple. I don't have his CMB stats, I don't think. Just one second.
Let me have a look at the sheet I gave
Oh,
you.
yeah, his defense is 18, so I'm guessing he's... Oh, hang on. 6 plus 5 if grappling, so it's D20 plus 11.
Yeah, he rolls D20 plus 11 if he's trying to grapple something, because he's good at that.
He's mostly body.
So it's 25.
That, yeah, Sneck wraps himself around the orang's legs and holds it tight.
Nice.
Got
I'm
its
then going to
ankles
move
down.
closer and try and trip it, obviously not hitting the snake with my sickle.
Okay, that's a nice combo. Go for it,
Let's
because
see if this will work this time.
0 damage, here we come again.
Barbershop.
yeah, that'll do it.
But I did heal him for 2 damage. That's a 16 against the CMD, but I did do -2 damage.
Yeah, that doesn't actually heal you. But yeah, just as Sneck wraps himself around the orang's legs, you go in and give an almighty tug with the sickle. And
That's not all. I'm going to give him more than just a tug.
And with a crash, it lands on its back. Rowan, you're up. You've got a prone target right in front of you, and you have an incredibly big halberd.
What do I roll for halberd?
There should be a halberd stripe.
Yeah, but
in your...
my size has changed.
Oh,
so
right.
my dice have changed.
Let me just check your change dice then. You are
2d8.
roll...
2d8, that's what you said.
Yeah. So just roll to hit as normal, but we'll ignore the damage dice and roll damage dice separately. So just roll the halberd strike for now.
It gets a bonus to attacking Bron. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled it
It's
twice
the
by
bonus.
accident because it didn't load first.
Take the second one. 24 against 60.
I mean, both of them were pretty much guaranteed with him lying prone. He'll have, like, no AC at the moment.
Yeah, he's prone. So you are going to hit. So could you please give me 2d8 plus 6?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
16. Wow.
Crunch.
I'm just imagining me sort of skewering it down.
Yeah, you've pretty much kind of just run it clean through with the halberd.
Oh.
It's pinned to the top of the stonework now.
I'm sort of just like on the edge staring at that going...
And
she
it's
said yes.
roaring in pain at this point. But it is still going, which is where Taylor comes in.
I move my halberd ever so slightly as if to say, shut up.
Taylor, you're currently down in the leaf litter, feeling a bit worse for wear.
Are you okay, Taylor?
I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to be honest. So how far is it? 30 even I've got, yeah?
Yes.
That would just pretty... Oh no. Can I get up the wall with spider climbing in one round?
It's 30... 5 feet, so no.
But so I have to get up to the wall and then part way up it, right?
Yes,
got
you
rope.
can do that.
If you get part way up it, and then I'll fling the rope down and try and pull you up. Though I don't think my strength is that good.
Well, I don't think that's needed because Taylor can just spider walk up the wall with no difficulty.
Yeah, like Spider-Man, you guys. It's great. It's really cool. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to walk up to this wall then and get as far as I can this turn. I'm brandishing that arm, by the way, that you threw down to me.
It's just flailing around.
I'm
What
prepared
Daisy
to
thinks of
around
this.
hang about the face with it as soon as I get up there.
Smack it in the face with his own arm. Stop hitting yourself! Smack! Stop hitting yourself! Smack! Stop hitting
Well,
yourself.
now we're round to Ethril, and there's certainly a brawl going on in front of you.
I'll probably want to step to the side because I don't like being on the edge this much. I'll take Beans with me. I'll take Beans with me.
Oh, that's a point. Taylor, what did Beans do on your turn?
Yeah, he's not done much in his turn. It's not done a lot. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna bite that dude.
Okay. Go for it. Roll the damage.
Will do.
Beans' damage dice, he could potentially kill it.
Beans. Oh, I don't know because I've just done it. I've got the thing here. Let's have a look. It's just gonna bite, so let's do bite.
Yeah.
Aw.
Does
No, bless him, he tries. That's a natural
so
one.
angry that he watched Taylor fly.
And when this guy goes down, I want to pick him up and go, ah! And blow raspberries into him. He'll probably hit me for doing that.
You have to find out. I don't know.
Continuing,
We'll roll to the side.
we're
Can
now
I
on to
deck him?
Aiden.
Hey! All I did so far
sorry,
was
you-
to roll to the side.
Okay.
I'm going to take my chances and try and deck him in the face.
Okay, you're going to knife him
No,
then, are
just
you?
deck him. Punch him
You're
in
just
the
going to
face.
punch him.
Sometimes
Just gonna
punching
punch
things is good.
wildlife to death.
Why not just stab him?
I'm just saying that your knives are an objectively better attack that
Should I
works
get
exactly the
claws?
same way.
Hello, welcome to Spring Match with me, Mike Tyson.
Please don't make me have to waste a bullet.
Oh, so what is this, melee combat?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I could, like, punch with dagger in half the size. Melee attack mod.
What? Were you just shouting? No, you missed. It's prone on the
Giant
ground.
orangutan just lying there.
And I miss!
Watch out, watch out!
Right, we're around to
I'm not having the
Aiden
best
now.
rolls today.
I'll send a bumbo in first.
Okay.
Why is it incapacitated?
I'm gonna go
Just use
here.
this opportunity to just jump off the other side of the wall.
He gonna stab a 17.
Yeah, that's going to hit. That's going to hit a flat-footed target. Anything over a 10 would hit.
And he gonna shank for 4.
Yeah. So now we're just on to you now.
Is he still alive?
It's just still alive.
Get a rock.
Damn it. How far away am I? Can I throw a rock that far? No, that's a
I
bit
mean,
far.
I'm going to say that the rest of your party is pretty much crowding around a prone target. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna take a sip from my whiskey. And call
Yeah.
it a day.
Yeah, we got this one handled.
Hang on, just as there's a brief bit of quiet, I'm just going, Aiden, mate, this will look great on your wall.
right, we're around to its turn. It's going to attempt to break out of its current situation.
It's gonna try and out grapple Snare.
Does a 22 beat Corn's CMD with +5 for being in a grapple?
CMD +5.
Yes, for being in a grapple
22
situation.
does not beat it. Nick is the fucking god king of this shit.
Well, it's still restrained and it can't do anything, which means we're going around turn order to Levy.
Well, since it's still alive, I'm going to saunter over, and I'm going to poke it with a stick.
By which you mean swing the bardiche.
Yeah, Fauchard, whatever the hell.
Oshard, bardiche, halberd, pointy stick.
Pointy stick with a thing at the end.
Yeah. Pointy back.
Wow.
You
A
do
9.
not. You just need a 10, man. You just need.
Darn it, Orion, you're in the way.
Katie's just thinking about how funny it's going to be when she gets up there finally and smacks this thing in the face with its own arm.
Lyman,
Even if
did you
it's
already
dead,
plus
you're
1 for
still doing
flanking?
it.
No, it didn't.
Okay, you just do it then because you've
I
got.
just do.
Only just.
Right, roll damage.
Thunk.
Somehow it's 0.
The orangutan's just like, they're like, please someone end my suffering.
Fucking blessed orangutan.
Well, it's dead now, but it's
Punished
dead
you.
with a halberd, a rapier, a faux shard, a sickle, a snake, a dagger poking it, and an angry beans hanging off of one arm.
I mean, it's dead. That's the bottom line.
Do you want to take its head, Aiden?
Yeah, if we can. That'd be a bit difficult, though. Maybe we should come back for it at the end.
Alright, but don't come crying to me when we forget.
I don't think you'll forget somehow.
I won't forget. A Bumbu, you get a bullet in the head if you fail to bring me back this.
Of course, sir.
Speaking of which, what does Isaiah think of all this? He's all the way down there still.
Can I come up yet?
Yes, Cawley walks up the wall. And just for the record, Cawley's a mess. Like, there's leaf litter all in her hair and on her clothes, and she doesn't look very dignified at all.
Bro,
She
just
looks
like,
like more druidic.
Give
Can
her a
I-
tickle with the wand of healing.
I mean, to be fair, there's usually leaves and things like that in my hair anyway, but it's
But not stylishly this time.
not as stylish. And also, I am bleeding out of both of my eyes and my nose.
Because concussion.
Ow!
How much do I roll for
I-
healing? Is it a D6? Or is it a D8?
I can
One
use
D6
one of my
plus four.
spells to cure light wounds, but I have a question.
Yes.
Would it be okay if I took out my frustration on the corpse of this orangutan by decapitating it with my halberd?
Oh, you'd save me a job.
Yeah, I mean, at your size, you can pretty much just bring it down like you're chopping the head off a chicken on the kitchen counter.
I do so, making sure I don't hit anybody else.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been decapitated quite neatly, so there's Aiden's trophy for the way out.
Hooray!
Chuck it towards him.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's probably about the size of his torso, given the fact that he's a halfling.
I heave a heavy sigh, and then I go over as close as I can to Taylor so that I can cast Cure Light Wounds. What do I need to roll for that?
I am smacking this thing so hard with this arm, and I'm yelling, "It is not nice to throw people!"
I don't think you have to
what
roll
do I
anything
have?
to actually use the spell. It's just rolling its effect.
Yeah,
Yes.
what's its effect though?
Cure
What's the
Light.
effect? Yes, Cure Light Wounds.
We've used that a fair bit.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting because I haven't used it.
In
myself.
fairness, I fucking blanked out as well, so...
Yeah, I did ask, what would I roll to use the wand?
I'm gonna fucking write it down on my spell
It
list.
is 1d8 damage plus 1 per level.
Yes. So it's 1d8 plus your level to heal
Okay.
Taylor. 7.
Yeah.
Also, you're back to normal size now, Rowan.
Okay.
you're no longer flying and your shield is no longer on fire.
I was gonna use my shield to whack that thing, and then Snake wrapped around his leg, and I was like, I can't do that anymore because I'll send Snake flying.
You can hit it on its head. You can
Yeah,
like
well,
bash
my
it with a
halberd did more. So.
strike, like dink.
Yeah, my halberd did more. So
Yeah.
Well, you successfully atop the walls of the temple.
Yeah, what's on the other side? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna pat the beans and then I'll go to the edge.
So, in difference to the outside of the wall being completely cleared of trees, presumably to stop people having an easy way of climbing, the inside of the Temple of Azane, the natural rainforest is still there. And the tower, sure enough, is easily accessible. In fact, there's a walkway that leads down from just under the section of wall you're stood on that leads directly into the...
Well, we probably caused a lot of noise, so we'll probably want to go really fast.
I mean, you can already see in the distance on the further parts of the walls there are other defenders making their way to this position.
Right, let's go.
Yep, like it.
Yeah, there's a natural staircase that leads down about here, so you can all make your way down onto the walkway with little effort.
To the keep.
And
Indeed.
with that, I'm just going to grab your tokens a second and move over to the interior now. It's time to fight. We don't need Asaji's token here. But as you all arrive inside, oh my, this is a bit crowded.
Good, it means we don't have to aim, we'll still hit something.
Imperial God strategy incoming.
I mean, when I transfer you over to this map, you will see how crowded it is, as you all pile into the inside and shut the door behind you to stop the guards following you. You
Am I
find
able to
yourselves...
fit in this place.
You just fit.
Oh god.
Observe. Is the fog of war working, by the way?
Yeah, it's mostly just a black screen with a little bit of...
Okay, so you can see the room where you guys are. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
we're
playing
all
Command and
piled.
Conquer.
Just going to reveal this bit as well, because you'll be able to see down there.
This episode of Kirinyaga was brought to you by Squarespace. Please. Please, Squarespace.
I think I had a conversation with a great one that would have been good for MeUndies. I don't remember what it was though. It annoys me greatly. Oh, me complaining how I can never find the right fit of pants.
So yeah, you're all inside the temple.
Hi.
The corridors look that there'll certainly be a squeeze for someone Rowan's size.
Yeah.
We need a light.
Yes, you found yourselves in the antechamber.
I've come to the conclusion that I am small and not terrifying at all. Unintimidating.
You aren't very intimidating, I have to be honest.
Ah! They fear me. It did nothing.
Alas, no, it did not. So, just while we're waiting for Lime, does anyone have anything they want to do?
Someone needs to cast light.
I mean, there are natural torches in here. You can see fine, but...
Okay, I'm gonna grab
It's
one.
where walls are that we can't actually see around, because
Right, I'm back.
we don't have telescoping eyes.
I actually have light as a cantrip, so I am going to cast that
I was gonna grab a torch off the wall.
on my quarterstaff so that it's shining like a beacon.
You are now Gandalf. Light it.
So yeah, you've all found yourselves inside the first antechamber into the temple. It's a bit crowded,
Naturally.
what with barricading the door behind you. But yeah, how do you want to proceed?
Forward. With caution.
With cat-like tread.
So the door at the end of the junction, and yes, the map is cut off slightly, but Rowan can make it around that corner. But it will be a squeeze to get through the door.
Can I suggest that we send the stealthy one, Ethereal, to sort of scout,
Me, stealth.
just in case, without being, spotted?
I mean, you are the rogue.
Yeah,
Rabbits
dark
is search for
colours.
traps.
And I have an affinity against traps. Do I? Yeah, trap finding, +2 to trap related perception, and disabled device checks. And I've been not adding my dex damage when I use my daggers. I'm such a fool. I like the way I say fool, it's funny. Right, let's roll up some stealth, shall we? Whoosh! Hey, finally!
Natural 20. You successfully sneak up to the door that's in the room that you already stood in.
And I
Where'd you go?
like, the one crit that I get for probably this entire episode of this session.
It's in a bit where you didn't need to sneak, yes.
I'm gonna sneak my way through the door and see.
I thought it was implied that it was to sneak ahead, like check.
Okay, so yeah, that's fair. You come to this door, and it appears to be a large circle of rock set into a brace.
Is there a thing that I can sort of just try and roll to the side, or
There's a rope pull next to it.
can I tease it?
Yeah.
Teasing it.
As you pull it, there's a loud clunk, and the stone ball side,
Use that rope.
Get it,
and it
girl.
reveals this room to you.
It's a domino.
So you've successfully entered this room with stealth. Where do you want to go with your crit sneaking?
Well, I can't see sort of like this area. Wait, you can't.
Oh, I should reveal those because you should be able to see them.
More tubes?
More doors.
Is there more table? That looks like a table.
There are no tables. There's 8 stone pillars in this room and another even bigger door than the one you just came through.
Is it going to be one of those stand on a certain number of pressure plates and it opens the next door?
Well, they're pillars all the way up to the ceiling, so I shouldn't
Pillars
imagine.
all the way up.
They go all the way to the ceiling, yes.
Okay. I guess I could like call to the others to come in. Well, if they can.
Yeah, I mean, you can shout down the corridor that this room's all clear.
What was that noise?
Huh?
Who goes there? An illusion. What are you hiding?
Must have
Secret
been
secrets.
my imagination.
But yeah, you can all come on in.
Come on down!
It's going to be tricky for Rowan to get through, but Rowan can just squeeze through that doorway.
Do I need to roll something for that?
No, you just have to be the last one out. And the others, you kind of need to leave room by the doorway. Because,
If I go all the way
Scoot
over here.
further.
cool. There's a pop rather like a wine bottle as Rowan gets through the gap.
Where's Levy? Levy, come on.
Can't just kind of pop up behind, just push at the thigh. Come on, Ron, you can do it. Come on.
It's a weird tickly feeling.
Giant player characters.
Can carry all the children.
Yes.
I still love the bit with the cool in the children. That was adorable.
Same.
Well, you've now found yourself in the 8-pillared room with 2 smaller doors set in side corridors, a small antechamber at the back, and a massive circular stone door in the middle of the room.
I'm going to go up to the door, and can I cast Detect Magic on the door?
Yeah, you can. The door is magic as heck.
This door's magic as heck, you guys.
Uh-oh.
Heck!
Heck magics.
When he hears the word heck, Snack sort of looks as if to say, me? Oh, okay.
I was just going to say, he's near Beans. What's Beans' opinion of him? You are scaly like me.
But
Can we
not
be-
fuzzy.
You're scaly and fuzzy.
Yeah, I think that they do a little bit. You know, they're pretty good friends in the downtime. They do their fair share of play fighting and messing about.
No, just kidding. Nice thing. So he's not like a child.
Yeah. He's an adult of his species, technically. Just incredibly shy, and he's not, and he's mute.
Okay, the door is magic. Is there? Oh shit! I've just deleted
Where did I
Rowan.
go?
Hold on.
I died.
You hit the one button you weren't supposed to.
I
You
accidentally
hit the
sent.
kill switch.
I sent Rowan, Araya, and Sneck to the fucking Nether realm, to the Shadow realm.
I'm dead.
There we go.
I am not
Space.
click dragging anymore. Is there anything else that's magical? Like, are the buttons on the floor magical? Because this
They're
looks like a fucking
sticks.
Ocarina of
They're
Time puzzle.
pillars.
Pillars.
Oh,
I
well.
was asking, is it pressure plates, but they're not.
That can't be
It's
that.
not a Resident Evil puzzle.
Just leave that game.
No, there's just the most magical thing in here is the door, and the door itself is carved with a lot of writing and several sockets.
Oh,
Okay.
I have an idea.
So it is a
Can-
Resident Evil puzzle.
Can somebody give me a swig of the speaky juice?
Well, I can see if I
Apply
can
to
read
writing
it.
language, though.
Because
Speak
I
French
read.
and denser.
Melon!
Can I read it at all?
Yes, you can. Because comprehend languages does work on written text as
Okay.
well. So what the text on the door has to say is that those that would seek passage to the summit must present a Zane with that which he holds dear.
Zane.
I'm gonna investigate out here.
Just gonna scroll back up to the brief descriptions of the gods.
God of
Sorry. Oh.
God of,
Nature
God of
and natural
wild
things.
plants, nature, healing, and magic.
Do we need to sacrifice the snack?
No!
No!
Okay, just
Oh. Just
test in the room.
Let's not rule it out.
the flask of the spring water. How about that?
Well, I was going to say I hadn't finished describing the door yet.
There's
but,
also 2 other rooms to fucking explore,
Yeah,
guys. Let's not
well,
waste
look.
our literal magic heal everything button.
But it says present the thing. It's like,
Things.
it's the thing.
Shut up,
That's a
Aiden.
video idea.
Things. There's an S
Shut up,
in it.
Aiden. You haven't killed anything yet. You've not killed any bosses.
Oh, beef!
I'm just finding words.
Beef for chicken, beef for chicken, beef for chicken.
Oh, you did kill a chicken. You did save us from a baby chick.
Getting inquisitive to death.
What else is on the door?
So the depressions that surround the text
Okay.
that look like sockets for things are shaped like what appears to be a snake, a spear, sort of like a plant shape, and a perfect circle.
Okay, I
trace
suggest we
the
go into these side.
circle and I'm just mesmerised, like, it's round!
I'm gonna have a look in this side room.
So,
Okay.
I'm being just mentally reminded there to maybe check for traps before I kick this door in like a fucking police officer.
Yeah, this is at the beginning of Shrek, buddy.
trap finding +2. So, body!
So you can roll perception to check for traps.
I'm doing the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
Wait,
see if
do
there's
I add-
alcohol down here. I
Do
want to see if there's anything going on in this little bit down here.
That's a critical failure and still a 12.
So do I add the two
Yeah.
to my perception?
Yes.
Okay, so my perception is
So just while you're doing
6,
that,
7, 8.
neither of you detect any traps.